Hey guys, this week for Queens of the Week, I'm going 2 for 1. I accidentally forgot to post last week, so I'm posting both now. Hey guys, it's Misty Eyez, and I'm here with Queens of the Week. This week we are tackling Christina Marquez's topic of death. Are you afraid of death? I think that's it. Death. Yeah, death can be very scary, but I think a lot of times what we're really afraid of is the not knowing. Are you afraid of dying, like physically dying? Or are you afraid of what happens after you die? And I think really that's the true thing that most people are afraid of when we talk about or discuss death. Alright, so growing up, I grew up in the church, and I often had questions like, what happens when you die, and blah, blah, blah. And I used to go around to people and ask, well, how do you feel about death? What do you think about death? And it was always the old church ladies that would be like, oh no, darling, I'm not afraid of dying. Dying happens. You know, but they knew where they were going, and they thought that they knew what they knew was going to happen after life. And now I am not 100% certain about what I believe. Are the Jews correct? Are the Christians correct? Are the Catholics correct? Are the Baptists correct? Are, who is right? What religion is right? Who is to say that they're the only ones that go to heaven or whatever? So, my theory of the afterlife now is I truly feel that whatever you believe when you die is what happens. Am I afraid of dying? No. Do I think that this is the best life that we'll ever have? No. Do I believe in hell? No. And that's probably why I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid of hell. I'm not afraid of an eternal fire. That was created by the Catholic Church to get money out of people when they paid for their indulgences. Do I know that I know that I know what's going to happen next? No. I could become a dolphin. I could become a fairy. I could become a little lady, a little Chinese woman. I could become a African man. I could become whatever. I don't know. I have no idea what happens next. But I'm afraid of it? No. Because I feel that I'm an old soul, and I feel that I've lived many lives, and I do feel that I'm ready for whatever happens next. Whether it's heaven, or whether it's another life here on earth, or it's an animal, or a fly, or a monkey, or a bear, or whatever. Whatever happens, happens. Whatever will be, will be. Now, I'm not afraid to die, but that doesn't mean I'm not going to fight for my life. If I were to ever be in a tragic situation, of course I don't want to die. I'm not going to willingly go. But when it's my time, and that's the time for me to go, it will be what it is. I'm not afraid to cross that bridge when I come to it. But yeah, I think the only time people are actually afraid to die is when they're afraid of what happens to them after they die. I'm no longer afraid of that. So, yeah. But I know a lot of Christians are. That's the scariest thing about Christianity. If you don't do good, you're going to hell. If you don't do this, you're going to hell. If you don't do that, you're going to hell. It's very scary for a lot of Christians. I don't know. But yeah, I'm not afraid to die. Loving you is easy. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to Queens of the Week. Happy birthday to you and you and you and you and you and me. It is our 1 year anniversary with Queens of the Week. And actually, it would have been a couple months ago, but I was doing a major pageant last year. And when I got back from the pageant, I found out I had to move, and my life was just an upheaval. So I needed a month or two to not focus on something else other than moving and getting my life together. But yes, it's 1 year with Queens of the Week. And I'm so glad you're still here with us to play with us. And if you're a new fan, I'm even more excited to have you. Couple silly questions. I believe this week is Lady Portia's topic. Oh, that must mean next week's my topic, huh? I'll figure out what it is. Anyways, this week is anniversary questions. So, for our anniversary, good one. What have you loved about the past year? I have loved the girls on the channel for the past year. In fact, I think right now that we finally have I've always wanted a 7-cast show, one for every day, but I think in Lola's original vision, she only wanted Monday through Friday. And I'm like, girl, people can watch on Saturday and Sunday too. And I'm really glad that we have 7 girls. I'm really proud of the girls that we have right now. I think that truly right now we have a very eclectic and diverse group of girls, and I think it's amazing. I'm very, very impressed and pleased with the cast right now. Granted, I definitely miss the girls that are no longer on the channel. The other Portia Lynn, and I really miss Katana Ray, and Arabia Felix. You know, everyone had to leave for their own reasons, and I'm not here to judge, and I'm here to love and accept and appreciate and thank them for their time. We have such a unique, diverse, from the fishy girls to the club kid, to the big, to the skinny, to the European, to the United States, to the young, to the older, to the performing queen, to the not ever have performed before queen. We've got a very unique variety, and I'm very impressed with our cast as of right now today. And I'm very impressed with that each girl is really committed and dedicated to this channel. Myself included. I think except for the cruise, I haven't missed any weeks, right? Oh my god, I don't think I posted last week. I recorded it. Did I not post it? Last week was our gay pride. I'll post it. It's probably on the camera that's recording right now. If I can, I'll edit it and post it right before I post this one. I totally spaced it. Yeah, this week has been insane with gay pride, and oh, it's been crazy. But yeah, I'm just impressed with the type of girls we have and the dedication to the girls that we have. Why did you want to be a part of Queens of the Week? Because I was begged. I was really, really begged to be a part of the channels. Pedro Lola Mendez came up to me and was like, please, not came up to me, but emailed me and said, hey, I've got this idea and I really think that you have to be a part of it. And I was like, I'll do it, but I can't do it for a couple months because my life is chaotic. And yeah, and I'm, you know, a lot of you that watch my personal channel, you know that I'm very religious and of the biblical mindset in my upbringing. And I have always felt that if you're going to commit to something, the Bible says if you're going to commit to something, you need to commit to it full-hearted and wholehearted and give it your 100%. And I truly have. In fact, I have, you know, there's times when I said, I'm going to take a back seat and let Paige do whatever the fuck she wants, and I don't care what she does. And then the next thing I know, I'm out for 6 hours trying to help her do what I think is best for the channel. Meaning, pick the right girls, or whether it's, you know, format, whatever. You know, because I truly am invested in this channel. I think what we have, you know, in my personal channel, I truly feel that in some small way, I'm changing the world one video at a time. And I think that this channel also does that too. You know, we have these unique topics and we go through 7 different opinions and 7 different theories and 7 different ideas and 7 different formats. You know, and I really can appreciate Tintin, for example, her extreme brain. She's so knowledgeable, and yet she can prove a point even though it's the opposite point of mine. For example, gun control. We talked about guns, and I'm the exact opposite of her, but listening to her video and her reasonings, I can understand and appreciate where she's coming from. And for that, I thank you. And I think that that is a successful channel when the girls can come together and, you know, talk about the same topic but have various opinions. Like, I never watch the other girls' videos before I record mine, because I don't want to have their same opinion, because it's too easy to be like, oh, I saw Pedro's video on Monday and yeah, she was right, this. Then it's a boring week, and I never want to do that. How does it feel to be a part of Queens of the Week? It's like a family. I love all these girls. I very, very, very much love them, and I really respect and appreciate their diverse talents. I appreciate and respect their diverse opinions. And I really love them. And I'm trying to get them all to go on the cruise with me because I think that would be awesome to actually hang out and know each other in real life. All right. What weeks have we loved? What weeks have we hated? The topics that I love are controversial and scandalous. Like, for example, gun control. We were all over the board. Every girl had a completely different opinion and or idea. The topics that I don't like are stupid and boring. Because, again, I look at our channel as like a view. We have a Barbara Walters. We have a Whoopi Goldberg. We have, you know, such unique, diverse opinions. Why not attack controversial things? Why not talk about things that are going to get views and are, you know, I don't know. I just think that when I don't mind doing these silly topics. In fact, I just created some of our I don't mind the silly topics. For example, I got out of it, but I was doing a tag video for every season. A spring tag, a summer tag, a fall tag, a winter tag. I don't remember when I stopped doing them. I just stopped. But I created some get to know you tags for the new girls. Like one is personal, one is for dating, like our love lives, etc. And I think that basically the bad themes or the bad weeks are... I'm all over the place with my brain. I just got over work, sorry. And I took off my bra. It was really sweaty and I don't know. Anyways, sorry, I'm giving you all natural today. Big hair, but no boobs. Basically, like when you're on a date or you're interviewing somebody for a job or you're getting to know someone, you never want to ask yes or no answers. You never want to ask yes or no, get to know you questions. Do you like your job? Yes. Do you like your movie? Yes. It's more like, why do you like your job? And I don't mind get to know you fun questions, but when you get them all out of the way. I can't remember the topic, but we had one topic one week where it was something stupid, like, I don't remember. Do you like the color blue? Let's talk about it. I was like, really? Alright, this is my topic. Blue's blue. I love it. It's my favorite color. Bye. You know, I mean, we haven't really had a back topic, but I think that if we're going to have... I mean, I understand that people want to get to know us, but why take a whole week for one little question? Why don't we make a tag video and be like, what's your favorite color? What's your favorite animal? What's your favorite... And get it all out of the way, and we get to know, because I know that people want to know those things, but why waste a whole week on one topic? Why don't we nail it out of the park? Our most successful weeks again have been controversial and salacious. Some of our topics have really forced girls, and like even back when it was just Lady P, me, and Pedro, some of the topics back then we were like, oh, well, let's talk about it and get it out of the way. I do know that all the girls on the channel right now, we are all beautiful and loving people, and we don't want to talk about ugly, nasty things like gun control, for example. But just because we're loving and nice and sweet doesn't mean we don't have an opinion. You know, we live in a crazy world, and sometimes things aren't so beautiful, and we still need to talk about them, I guess is what am I looking forward to in the next year? I don't know, I guess growing and expanding and getting even more controversial and getting even more scandalous and getting to know each other on a more intimate level. You know, this is something I've truly been committed to. Except for last week, I really haven't missed any videos, and you know, I do invest maybe a little bit more time than I should sometimes. And then other weeks, I just really just check in real quick to see what the topic is, and that's all I have to invest. But I never ignore the channel. And I really look forward to the next year. I would love it this next year if nobody changed. If, you know, Pedro stayed Monday, for example, and I stayed Saturday, and LaCountre stayed Sunday. I would really love that for the next year. And I truly do see, you know, and when Pedro talked to me about this in the beginning, I really do see this blowing up, and I do see that I do think or feel that it could be like a drag queen view, that, you know, it could become so much bigger than what it is. I do think it has that potential. You know, and I also would I don't know, I guess I do also like to see, like, Katana's not on the channel anymore, but I loved watching her grow as an entertainer. Like, you know, she would talk about her first drag show, and her first, you know, she was growing in front of us. And I don't think that people really appreciated that. But I did. And I'm sad that she's gone now, but she's becoming like a real, like the last thing we talked about, she was getting her own weekly show. And I kind of wish that she was there to talk about it and let us know how that was going. But I can appreciate, you know, seeing all the other girls. Like, I know, for example, Christina Marquez doesn't really perform. She's just fished down. Like, we all thought she was a tranny when she auditioned. Or we thought she was a real girl, and then we thought she was a tranny. But she doesn't even perform. So I can't wait to see her do that and, you know, cross that bridge when it comes. I guess those are things I look forward to. Yeah. Anyways, that's Misty Eyez with Queens of the Week. Loving you is easy.